What is up, party people? We are here with another episode of Heaven Will Be Mine. So, let's get back into it. Who's gonna break my heart today? Whose heart am I gonna break? I don't know. I don't honestly know what's going on in this game, but I have fun every single time. So this is for, okay, so I had a delay, please. So I had a mission last time. We finished up with Pluto, and now it looks like that Saturn needs our assistance, possibly. Okay, so we'll get started here. Guard duty in Olympus City. Command is worried about the Central Mechanics Unit might try to escape while the fleet is launching using the cityscape as cover. Then they've just given up on catching them on Ares if their only hope is them being that stupid. It's a ruined husk, and even Kratos' Graces isn't clinging to it, like they cling to even the faintest sign of life on Mars. Excuse me, Ares. Well, it's boring, pointless work that no one wants to do, and it's gotta make me wonder if someone's actually mad at me. You let the prototype escape, Lunaterra, and the most generous assumption is incompetence, from which you may have a hard time buying. That's not fair. I'm plenty incompetent. They should know that by now. You were only incompetent in the ways that you wish to be. That's an awfully profound way to call me lazy. If you were simply lazy, you wouldn't go out of your way to find so much trouble to get in. And that's the reason why this assignment is so disastrous as a punishment. Boring you is dangerous. I learned that very on in your career. There's no way to make you sit still. Oh, maybe I'll try it this time. There's this good sniper spot with a view of the whole city. I won't move from there. Why does it sound less like you're promising to behave, and more like you're gonna brag about how much trouble you can get in without even moving? Either way, they're sure to put me back on the front, right? Saturn gets no-scoped by Luna. Yes, we're gonna no-scope Saturn. Here we go. I just jump right in. I can't read that. I'm so sorry. Correct for gravity, it's unsettlingly weak. Correct for the cold blue, starry daylight of the fragile Ares atmosphere. Snapping from the remains of the capital. Spire is like being... sniping from the remains of a capital spire is like being just an eye and a trigger finger. A thrilling place for Lunaterra to fight. Okay, I can't. There's too much gravity. I wish that they wouldn't put... I mean, I could just move... I literally could just move my webcam, but I am so lazy today that I'm just like, no, I just don't want words to be in this upper right-hand side of the screen. Why are there words here? Okay. Alright. I see you. The cover couldn't protect the string of pearls from Lunaterra's eyes, and it sure can't protect her from the trigger finger. Engage reactor. Initiate inertial control. The slugs whips right by Saturn, and that's 7 times dodged. The 4 shrinking holes in her chest is marching closer to the string of Pearl's heart. Mark what happens when she doesn't. Getting shot still sucks. Saturn isn't used to it. Ha ha! That one was so close. That was really, really, really close. Tell me I'm getting better, right? No way, it's just luck. You've gone from getting hit all the time to hitting half of the time. That's better, but what you want to do is be hit none of the time. Don't tell me what I want. Maybe I love being shot. You wouldn't be the first. I'm trying to, give Saturn, I feel like she sounds very much to me like Peridot in my head, so I'm getting her, a pseudo-Peridot voice. Wow, weird. You must fight some really problematic people. Some pilots find interesting ways to pass the time. I kinda get the appeal. What else is there to do? If you didn't love getting shot so much, you wouldn't run around space shooting each other. If that's true, why did you come here to fight? If that's true, why did you come here? There's nothing left to fight over on Ares for anyone. Give me one thing to do more fun than look demure and get shot at. Someone has to do the shooting. That tells me what position you favor, but it doesn't answer my question. I'm taking evasive maneuvers. If I dodge the next one, answer my question. I won't answer the first one, but I'll answer a different one. If you dodge. Saturn gets so quiet. She gets so still. Yet her heart is thumping, her reactor is thrumming with resonance. It's obvious Lunaterra is sniping her from the tower, the city's last and tallest building. But now suddenly she isn't so sure. She isn't sure if she knows where Lunaterra is, or if she knows anything about her at all. What did her face look like again? Hit. It's not that Saturn wasn't on the ready, she's baiting. She knows exactly what she's doing. Lunaterra just guessed for the 1/2 second where Saturn wasn't ready and slipped her solid light bullet in that space. The shot lands right in her throat. For a moment, Saturn's just, I'm dead, but then she's not. Then she hurts so bad she wants to die. But she's just mistaking the very different things the string of pearls feels instead of that. Ah! It's not really pain, but it's a feeling so overwhelming it shuts Saturn down like pain would. It's fascinating, full of information. Lunaterra, you're not doing a very good job of convincing me to not try and get shot. I've heard that before too. You sure are having fun. What makes you think that? Want to know how I know? When correcting for gravity, the impression you leave in space feels a little for a second like, well, someone might say it's like an eye roll, but I think it's kind of a giggle too. Maybe that counts as a hit. You don't win cat and mouse games by batting every time a head pokes out. Except somehow you do. You're good at making people not follow their own better instincts. You shouldn't be getting me to teach you to fight fair. You do much better like this. Aw, thank you. I don't fight fair because I have absolutely no idea how to fight. But this is why I hate you, Lunaterra. You just don't get it. I want to beat you at something you're good at. You're really tough. Not your sniping, which can't stop me at all, but somehow you're totally impenetrable. You're doing something tricky. What are you doing? It's still my question. My hit, that's the rules. Why are you here? I love how this is just like a game of 20 questions, but they're shooting each other with guns. Like, you know, what is this? Firstly, because I refuse to ever be bored, just like you. Secondly, wiping that smug expression off your face is my deepest desire. So teach me how to weave through your fire and sink my claws in you. What's the third reason? Not telling. I already gave you one for free. Nice dodge. My question then. Dodge a real one first. Lunaterra fires and Saturn leaps forward directly into it. The bullet misses. Her tail sparks and she thrusts through the atmosphere. How's that? Good work. But you have to keep it up. Lunaterra lands a bullet straight through her legs and Saturn crumples. But the moment her limbs heal, Saturn leaps again. She's ready for the next bullet, but not the one behind it. But that one's a clean shot, right through her no stopping power at all. And she leaps through again and is gone in the rubble before Lunaterra can land another shot. Is that more dodges or more hits? Counterpoint. Here's my opinion on getting shot so far. It fills my brain with overwhelming information and barely stops me from doing anything at all because I'm in control of an impossible space war machine. So can you actually say you've really hit me? Flawed argument. Really disappointing, and I was expecting a lot better. Am I losing? Can I ever lose? No matter how much you shoot me? I don't think so. I don't actually think so. This machine is never going to lose. You can pin me down. You might be so much better than me, I couldn't beat you in a million years. But I will keep trying and beat you with dumb luck. Maybe that is true. You never hit me. Why are you here? Did you know that there's a theory that ship cells can't actually be destroyed? You can break as much of them as you want, but the gravity engine will always pull it back into shape. As long as you're sufficiently tenacious, you can survive anything, and try again until you get it right. So you do get what this machine is for. My least favorite person in the world came up with that theory, and this is the ship to test it, so naturally, I know all about it. But it's true that no one has died. That's why they get to say that there's still no war in space. Dodging my question again? But in practice, wrecking a ship's self until both the pilot and the ship give up is indistinguishable, because you can become so broken continuing is impossible. Even if they can't kill you, you can be changed. You think you can do that to me? Or is that what you want me to have happen to you? I have. To people who have much more fun with this than you do. Ha! This don't call it a war is nothing but play fighting. All it takes is someone not playing along to ruin it all. A solid light slug passes so close to Saturn's head the heat chars her face black. But it's not a hit. She incremented to the left 0.5 seconds before impact. Oh, you are getting better. It's definitely my question now. I'm still answering. That theory has not been disproven. It's more than likely true. But this is something you should know first. Your body can't be killed or destroyed, but it can be changed. When you are hit, truly hit, you're bent into a different kind of shape, and through that, you can change. I think you should ask yourself if you're ready for that before you say you want to play with me for real. Speaking from experience about that always bleeding wound on your ship self, it's not always a bad thing to change. Last one. If you can't dodge this, I don't think you're ready. Once again, Saturn feels Lunaterra slipping away. She's not there. She's not anywhere. She never was. Once again, it's my hit. Electricity explodes from the target point and connects back to the origin. It starts from where Lunaterra is, and when it connects back to Saturn fast as light, the course correction defines the pathway retroactively. Wow. Ha! I'm an idiot. This is great. You're not supposed to be ecstatic about someone getting the best of you. That's my move. Sorry. But I was condescending before. Next time we fight, it'll be for real. What if I don't want to fight? Then that'll be real then too. Oh, she's hitting on us. I'm so confused. So this is more stuff that I'm not going to read, but y'all can feel free to pause it and read it. There's literally like so much reading to do in this game. I know I'm not doing it justice with this playthrough. It's really impressive how much detail that they exactly put into this world. Even though it's a visual novel, in some aspects it kind of feels like you're almost playing like an open world game, because with each mission and with each event you're like collecting more things from the world around you that gives you more information about kind of the story and about like the different players in the game. So it's pretty interesting here. So I'm not gonna read all that. Looks like Celestial Mechanics, who Saturn is with, is not doing so well based off of my choices. I did help Pluto out at a certain point. We're gonna take a look at actually the comms. Do we get along better or worse than back then? Let's talk about something else. Oh, is it really so bad these days? We don't get along because we're too much like each other. We used to be so different. What happened? I got older and I learned a lot. That's enough to make me more like you. You're not giving me enough credit. Really? Do you think I blame you for being too good at teaching me the same lessons that made you who you are? Well, I'd always hoped. I'd blame you if I felt like it. There's nothing to blame you for. Nothing you warned me about turned out like you said, so I stopped paying attention to any of your advice. I thought I was too smart for the rest, so it's just a coincidence we ended up like each other. I never minded your lessons. Are you sure? I was a harsh teacher. Are you really glad for it? I'm happy for everything I've learned. Not for everything you've taught me. I mean, it wasn't like you were wrong. Everything you said would happen happened. But none of it happened like you said it would. If I followed your advice to the letter, it wouldn't have helped me at all. It was just all different enough. So I came up with my own answers. It wasn't until I looked back on them that I realized it was exactly what you would have done. Fair, I suppose. I should count that as a success for me. But also due to your effort for you. I am hiccuping, oh no. That's just what I wanted, though. I certainly never wanted a carbon copy of myself. I wanted you to improve on what you've been handed. Did you think you did a good job? Shouldn't you be asking yourself that question? Since you're the one in charge of the education. I was afraid you'd say that. Don't come to me for answers now, of all times. Well, at least there's plenty of time left for me to turn out right in the end. I have a feeling we're playing this in a way that's going to get Lunaterra killed and that she's not going to survive. I still want to hang out with Pluto, so we're going to go hang out with Pluto. You're quiet, Europa. What's up? Is that unusual? Just turning down the music. Sometimes, like, the levels in this game, levels kind of like how loud the sound is for those of you that don't kind of know, like, video editing speak or, like, sound editing speak. Levels refers to sort of the number of decibels that something has, how loud something has. So, like, when I kind of make, when I make a game or when I'm making audio, I try and ingest things between like certain levels, but sometimes this game kind of jumps around with this audio. I've noticed. I'm not quite sure if that's just because when you enter in an area, it just kind of gives like a bright pop of music before sort of sliding it down. But yeah, that's I guess one interesting thing that I've noticed about it. Okay. Rant over? Sometimes. But you said I have a briefing for you 5 minutes ago. It seems like I lost track of time again. But don't you already know what the mission is? Close the lens and prevent Cradle's Graces from opening it further. For the purpose of? Who knows? Memoria Foundation on the ground wants it done. It was the observation device for existential threats, but in the end, we never knew if that was what we were seeing was what there was, or if we, the observers, were just seeing what we wanted to see. When it became clear that celestial mechanics had been pushing development in the direction of things that they did not themselves understand, we chose to destroy the colony. Later works of the space colony era showed signs of an art and design movement potentially hazardous and implicitly treacherous to the human race. But very lovely. I wish we hadn't caught on so quick. Memoria Foundation on Earth would be loath to admit it, but it's possible it did and does, in fact, work in more than one or more ways. Casts it all in a new light, doesn't it? I didn't expect you to feel so nostalgic. I have some happy memories of the Academy. Don't you? Yes, some. But I'd rather move forward in any way at all than keep dwelling. That's always a virtue if you have learned from it. And you're not just trying to forget. Keep your advice to the mission and not me. Well, I only have an interest in the success of one or two of those two things. I don't know. I kind of want to keep making messes. The observatory's lens, a single eye staring into space, threatening to blink. I'm probably going to get myself killed by the end of this playthrough. Because I think Lunaterra actually... Because Lunaterra, it sounds like, from the story, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's been like maybe a week or two since I've played this, but it sounds like we betrayed Memorial Foundation at one point. We were with another organization, then we returned to Memorial Foundation. So we're already, like, very suspicious as a person as it is. Now we're just gonna make some messes and see what happens. We're probably gonna die, but I'm very excited. The observatory's lens, a single eye, staring into space, threatening to blink. From the Academy Gardens, every pilot remembers watching the observatory twitch as it focused on some light years away point, searching. A reminder of the battle for Earth that they were eternally preparing for, not unsettling but always foreboding. A zero pointed at nowhere. Neither Lunaterra nor Pluto remembers who first called it that. Now, in the trembling of the colony's collapsing gravity well, this deck of the wrecked colony where Lunaterra and Pluto meet seems like a moment frozen in time, eternally receding, growing always distant yet never fading. I knew I'd find you here. I knew it would feel like this. But I'm still here. I have orders. I know, dummy. They tell me everything too. You wouldn't have come if you weren't ordered. I don't know why everyone is expecting I'll be bitter about coming back. I'm not. There's good and bad memories. That's fine. That's fair. I'm older now, and it's that much sweeter thinking about the past from here. It's there, and I'm here. I wouldn't go back. Would you? I like being an adult. I don't mind being the aging ace. I don't need to be a glittering hero. We fought so hard against the existential threat during the Cold War. Whatever they were, trick of the light or not, we did good fighting them. We did our best. That's the practice kids need. Now we're grown up and can see our own futures and mess them up if we want. I'm way happier to fight now. Fighting has a different meaning now. No matter how bad I am at being alive, I like it now. You've really grown up now. I kinda hate it. I miss pushing you around and when you go along with me. Me too. You still have a hard time making a decision that's good for you all by yourself, though. That's why I asked for orders to come here. That's so roundabout. I can't tell if it's a step forward or back. I think it would be worse if anyone else shut the observation gate, so I thought it would really have to be me. A zero pointed nowhere. Do you remember who said that? It's better than the actual name. I don't remember who said it, but I always think of it. I don't remember either. Do we have to do this? You're the one who's here to do it. It could be really easy. You're the one forcing my hand. Closing it is just a formality. It already is broken and it never worked in the first place. And then why were you ordered to do it? The fact that you're here means that I have to be here. They want any possibility closed, every possibility closed. That's not harmony. These futures should get to live even if they never come to pass. If trying to make worlds and space is naive, cutting the nativosphere off from the universe is just as naive. It's so pathetic and sad. It's even more pointless and sad than human beings fighting each other for no reason. I can't bear it. I won't let it happen. I changed my mind. Let's fight. I'd rather fight than keep talking like this. We're fighting now. This is the sort of fight ship selves were made for. Say something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I can't. I have nothing. Let's fight like we're supposed to. I won't. Don't make me talk. Don't make me fight with you. Don't make me kill your dream. Stop having this dream. Give up on space like the rest of the human race has. Let me close the iris of the observatory. It's because I wanted so much to see what that I was supposed to see that I can't let you keep looking. That I can't keep looking. That I don't want us to be tortured by that possibility anymore. That we can't lose you. I can feel how scared you are, and how brave, and how much you love. But I'm so mad at you. Why can't you believe like you did before? They brought us up with good intentions. And they did everything they could. They really did. They really thought we could be better than who we were. The best kind of human beings there could be. They worked us very hard, but they fought for us to be exactly what we wanted to be, because that was human too. Even when it was hard, or when it didn't make sense, they found a way. Even the awful ones really believed one humanity, every story threaded together. No one left behind. It would be really possible to fix the universe and let humans live forever in space. Childish dreams that everyone wishes could be true, all without understanding such simple things. I wonder how they expected they could unite humanity against aliens when they found us so alien. We will always be our own existential threat. Interesting. Every human understood that, but then. No wonder Earth rejected us. The observation deck sees nothing because the threat is on the other side. We are each other's alien. It was flawed and it wasn't real, but they weren't that stupid. You know they weren't. The whole point was that it wasn't real yet, and it could be. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to make it real. And now they don't anymore. Do you? I mean, really, do you want to go home too? Why can't you just say yes? I wouldn't mind if you actually wanted it. I'd go with you if you wanted it. But I'm not coming with you if you don't. I'll still fight. Thank you. I'm hoping that you win. But if you can't, I will promise this. I won't bring us back to Earth empty-handed. I'll do that if I die. The iris shifts. It still moves somehow, attuned to possibility. Miracreasum is looking fit to kill if it wasn't trembling. This colony is a place of unsteady gravity. You're not on sure footing here. I'm back to being helpless again, like I used to be. You can stop me anytime. Prove you're ready to close this eye. I can't. I don't accept it, but that doesn't mean I won't do it. I don't care if you'll love me one way or the other. It's too much. Space is broken, but I don't want to leave. Earth is terrifying, but I can't go back there alone. I have no loyalty either way. I'm not strong like you. I just go where gravity takes me. You can hold everyone. But what do I do if I lose you? Your heart is full of everyone. But I can't watch you fight for the universe knowing how little you're thinking of yourself in it. Of course I don't know what to do, when fighting for you and fighting for your dream are such different things. There's too much to do. Of course I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what you want me to do. Luna. God. I can't remember the last time you cried. No, I can. It was when you said you hated it here in space, and I told you we should go back and I'll come with you. Those were such hard days. You didn't want to keep fighting. But when I said that, you started crying, and I couldn't understand why. It seemed so simple a solution and everything you wanted, and I got so mad. Then you told me that you didn't want to leave if it meant me giving anything up. You didn't want to give anyone else up either. I wasn't expecting it at all. I'm so used to knowing what's on your mind, what's on everyone's mind. I didn't think you could keep something so locked away and hidden. No matter how far my tides can reach, there's some places I can't ever know until you tell me. And it was the first time that I felt frustrated by that. I'm most angry at you when I can't do what you want. But I guess that's how you feel about me. And how I feel about you. Oh, baby, you're crying again. I can't let you in. But we'll be together until the end. And after. Oh, gang, what happened? What happened? What happened? Okay. Okay, I'm so sorry. We do have to bring this episode to an end, but that was a very ominous thing. Like, we didn't even try to fight each other this time. Like, I didn't even try. I just, like, broke down. My character broke down in tears. Like, Lunaterra is just, like, in tears. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this is very exciting. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope that you're looking forward to the next one. Please leave a like below if you want to see future episodes, or if you like this. It really does help the channel out, helps recommend some of the videos out. Thank you so much again for joining. Bye!